Good morning, my fellow adventurers. Welcome back to Living the Grand Adventure. I am Kevin. Today I've got a special treat. Alex is with me.
Hello.
And as promised, I went ahead. We're doing another day hike, and we're down next to Tipp City again. Basically the same trail I was on last time in this area, but we're going south this time. As promised, I did decide to go ahead and come back here. We had a couple other options, but there has been a lot of wind damage in the area due to storms, and a couple of the state parks that we had talked about going to, they've had a lot of trouble with their trails. So we figured we could do this today, just get out and have fun. Go ahead and get this on camera. If you remember, our mile marker's directly on the ground.
I was wondering what that was.
2.75. I'm not sure how far that's going from here, because I know this trail does go much further than 2.75 this way. I think it's just this section of trail. If you remember the previous video, when I actually entered that park over there, which is to the north, that was a 3.25 or 3.5. So, yeah, this is the area we're in again. And we're gonna have a good day. It's very beautiful. It's a little after 9 in the morning. We started on trail right at 9. Temperatures are in the mid 70s right now. It's supposed to get pretty warm this afternoon though. The high will be about 87. Beautiful blue skies.
No clouds at all.
No, not many, just out towards the east a little bit.
I wasn't looking that way.
We're just out exploring again. We're going to hike for a little while. Just getting out and enjoying it. Don't have any backpacking trips right now because one of my daughters is actually getting married in less than 2 weeks. So Alex, how you feeling about being out today for the first time since basically Burr Oak last year, right?
Yeah, it's been a while. I like day hikes because I like seeing all the nature and stuff, and it's cool. It's just I get a little anxious at night, and it's just sometimes I struggle sleeping out in the wilderness, and I don't know, it just bothers me a little bit. I guess little ghost stories and stuff about Bigfoot or something. It just, I don't know, gets into my head and I can't.
Alex been watching too many of those Bigfoot shows on TV.
A little bit.
Oh, there's a little pond over here. It's kind of neat.
We're talking, I wasn't paying attention.
I just happened to look over and see it. But yeah, kind of mucky pond, but you know, might get a little bit better view of it a little bit later, but kind of cool.
Want to go take a dip?
No, not in that. I don't want to come out green. But like I said, we're just going to explore today, have some fun, see what we see, and take you guys along with us. So we come out, it's a soccer field. Looks like maybe there's a team out here practicing, and we're getting a good view of the pond now. It's kind of neat.
I don't know why, every time I find the pond, I'm like, hello, waving at it.
And there's a little bench here. It's not the most beautiful pond in the world. There's a lot of this muck and this green, the algae you see on top. In the fall wouldn't be there because all that would die off. So it'd be kind of clear then.
I think it's still pretty.
Yeah, it's kind of neat.
I don't know, I have a weird fascination with little ponds like that, just because the random algae you find, it's that's kind of cool.
Very, very bright day. Pretty trail though. Very easy. Once again, it's flat. Not much elevation today probably. And we've been on trail 15 minutes. Well, I got 15.
Well, we were walking around a little bit before then, so my watch is tracking 20 minutes walking.
I've got 15 on all trails, and we've been 3/4 of a mile, so not too bad. So we're a little over a mile into it, and having a great day. It's very sunny, starting to get a little bit warm, and we're making pretty good time. About 20 minutes for the first mile. Not too bad at all. I figure our pace will slow down a little bit later, and then after lunch it may pick back up because we'll get, of course, calories, get a little bit of fuel, and then also I'll drop some weight. So I'm carrying the pack today for both of us. I've got my Osprey Daylite on my back, and I've got 2 cook systems, all of our food, first aid, a few things like that. You know, not a lot. You don't have to carry a lot for day hikes, but having the 2 cook systems, and I do have all of our water on my back, 2.5 liters of water. I don't mind doing that and having all the weight on my back because it does keep me conditioned for future backpacking trips, and that's perfectly fine. I do have my base weight for backpacking down below 11 pounds for this summer. I'm really excited to actually get out and try that out and some of that new equipment I've got. But today we're going to enjoy this day hike. So once again, beautiful blue skies. You know, not really woods walking so much yet, and it is all asphalt and flat, but pretty area. Really enjoying being out here, guys. And you know, I don't mind a little bit of a day hike and doing some asphalt. I mean, I guess you really wouldn't call it a hike because it is asphalt, but you know, we're planning on doing what, 10 to 12 miles anyway, so go have a fun day. And definitely probably get home tonight and know that we've been out here and actually done some exercise and movement with our bodies. So guys, we're about 3 miles in, and we did that just over an hour. It was about, what, an hour and 10 minutes roughly, maybe?
Yeah.
And of course we stopped a few times, took some pictures for Instagram, and you know, and a couple of times we've stopped and looked at some signage and stuff. So
birds.
Yeah, playing with birds. But making pretty good time. It's about 10:15. We just stopped for water for about 10 minutes. Just there was a bench. I said, let's stop get a little bit of water, and stop for a few minutes, stretch our feet, and it was kind of cool. We have been walking right here beside this road. What, probably a good half a mile or more now.
A good bit, yeah. And
kind of ready to veer off of this, but I was looking at the map, and unfortunately it doesn't look like we're going to do that for a ways. I know if you come down this direction, at least until this point, I would recommend going north, because when you go north, you're not beside a road, you're actually beside the river, and it's much more enjoyable. There's actually some ponds over here, nice sized ponds, but we can't even get a view of those because of these trees behind us. So it is what it is. I mean, we're enjoying it. It's a beautiful day to be out walking and everything, but I'm ready to get off this road. You know, I don't like a road walk all that much anyway, but we're having fun. And today was kind of more just getting out, exercising, and actually spending some time together, because we haven't had a chance to do that a lot this summer as much as we normally do. So it's kind of nice. And like I said, one of Alex's sisters is getting actually married, what, 10 days, 9 days, something like that. So that's what we've been doing over the last month, getting ready for that. Everything's kind of finalized and in place now. 10 days. Yeah, 10 days, yeah. So kind of afforded us a little bit more time to get out and do some stuff. So that's what we're doing today. And it's been nice. But like, as you can hear, the cars going by and such, I'm definitely ready to get off this road and maybe get into some woods walking or something like that. So guys, this is the state of Ohio. We're about 3¼ miles in, heading towards our destination. And of course you happen upon this, and that's not reported on any website. You know, it's twice now I've had a trip be derailed because it's not on a website stating, hey, we've got part of the trail closed from here to here. We could have went a different direction and had a full day. So we're stuck turning around now and hiking back the way we came, and still we'll have a half a day left when we get there. So kind of perturbed.
So instead of hiking 6 miles that way, we've only hiked 4, and now we have to turn
We didn't
back.
hike 4. It's like 3.5 at the most.
Almost 4.
Okay, so we hiked actually 4 miles this way. So now we got to hike back, which will put us at 8 miles
Instead of 12.
but and plenty of time to burn. This irritates me because I looked at their website this morning. Didn't say anything about closures. So here we are walking beside the road still. That literally was the section that was going to take us back into the woods.
It was literally starting to turn and head into the woods when it was like, hey, we're closed, sorry.
And like I said, literally this morning and late last night, I was looking at different websites for trails. And the storms coming through this area that happened that made all this damage was 2 weeks ago. So I don't understand why that can't be posted on a website for this trail system. That irritates me. That really does, guys. Because you can't make plans if they're not posting stuff. You don't know what you're doing. And the thing is, we had 2 miles to our next water stop. And instead, we've got to hike 4 miles back this way to get to some water.
I mean, it's hard to sit there and do research about a trail and get like all hyped up about it. And then because of the fact that the people who are maintaining the trail, because of the way that they don't disperse information for people who are trying to enjoy and support their trail, to just like you can't. I'm irritated. I don't know what to say. I'm frustrated.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We'll still make the best day of it, but it's really funny. I've been out like 4 or 5 times this year, and literally every time I've gone out, there's been some problem with a trail or just something's gone wrong. This could be worse though, so I'm not going to complain.
We're still getting out. We're still having fun. I'm trying to just stay positive because positivity, if you put that out there, it'll come back and you'll be fine. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, exactly. You get what you put out tenfold if you put out good vibes. So we're going to put out those good vibes and still have a good day. Just frustrated for about 5 minutes. And now that we're past the frustration, we're going to rock this 4 miles out. So we stopped and took another 10-15 minute water break. It's about 11:45. We got about 1.5 miles or so back to the car, the area we started at. And that's where we're going to have lunch. So I'm figuring, 12:30. I'm hoping to have lunch by. We'll probably hang out there at least 45 minutes to an hour. We both have food to cook.
We got soup.
Yeah, we didn't bring in easy food. We wanted just to be able to cook a little bit, use cook systems. So, I figure we'll be there till at least 1:30, and that'll give us like 3 hours to do whatever we want to do afterwards, kind of roam around and just explore the area a little bit more. Probably do a lot of repeat of what I did last time, actually, but that's okay. Everything does look a lot different now. It's not quite as dormant, we are well into summer now, and everything's looking kind of nice. In fact, look over this way.
This one's tall fence, man.
Kind of got a field over there that they've planted. Still a pretty day though. Sun is just about at zenith, at the middle of the sky. Pretty warm, but not humid, so that definitely makes the day a lot more comfortable.
My shoulders haven't turned red yet, so I think I'm doing okay.
I'm sure they're going to turn red.
Don't say that. I'll be sunburned for like 4 days if you say it. Because I do not tan, I burn.
Yeah.
I'm a marshmallow.
You do. Luckily, I tan, so hopefully I won't be too burned. I've actually been out in the sun quite a bit lately. We're slowly making our way back along the trail here, and just kind of enjoying the day. Like I said, was not planning on repeating steps this soon, but hey, it's all good. Sat down for that 15 minutes when we had that water break just now, and legs are feeling pretty decent again. They were starting to get kind of tight, kind of tense, but they've opened back up and feel pretty good now. So we stopped for about 45 minutes, had us a little bit of a lengthy lunch, just kind of relaxed, filled up on water, had our soup, and now we're kind of walking back the direction that I went originally last time. We're in the middle of that meadow, and it's kind of neat. Like looking at it last time, it was completely flat. There, basically was no growth really. It had not, basically responded from the winter. And now it's a wide, big meadow, guys. It's kind of neat.
There's like butterflies and
yeah, a lot of plant, well, definitely plant life, but a lot of insects. Butterflies. We've seen some bees, honeybees, which are pollinators, so they're cool.
I got a picture of one. I'm surprised it didn't sting me.
But being out in a meadow like this is always cool. It's pretty warm though, not humid. And there is a slight breeze, so that helps, but definitely out in the sun, it's hot. I checked the weather while we were sitting there having lunch. It's actually 86 degrees with a real feel of 90. So pretty warm, but still a nice, beautiful blue sky day, guys. And we're still enjoying it, even though we did have to kind of alter our plans a little bit once again. But that's okay. Still having fun, guys. So guys, we've come up through the meadow and now we're on the dirt path that I hiked before. Water's a little bit lower, so we're actually going down here next to the river. Alex is all excited.
Oh, look, it is. It's so pretty.
Yeah. The water when I was here last time was up to here, Alex.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, this is kind of neat being able to get way down here next to the river, guys. That's pretty cool.
I know, right?
yeah, the water level is amazingly low compared to when I was here last time. Now, of course, when I was here last time, it had rained quite a bit the previous 2 weeks. Now, it's been dry for the last 3 or 4 weeks since I've been here. And that water's pretty low. Able to get down there and get some better views. That was kind of cool.
Lots of scenery now. And it's nice and calm too. Like sometimes you get like some of those.
Yeah, it was it was flowing a lot harder last time. Yeah, so you have that's a 5.
Oh, so this is if we go out that way, we'll go back to. Okay.
Yeah, if we go out and then take our left, it would take us back to where we came in. But yeah, so like I said, it's coming up on 2 o'clock now. Oh, first spider web of the day. Very big drop off here, but it's kind of neat. It's kind of a nice little bank right over there. Alex's shoulders are a little red.
Yeah, it's all right.
My nose is a little red.
I don't think my face is red yet, but
it probably will be tonight.
It's all good. Maybe I'll get tan. Maybe I'll finally stop being practically see-through.
You walk in the room and go, boo, everybody runs.
I'm reflective. Someone shines a light on me and I'm just like, oh! Goes right back at them.
But yeah, this is what the trail looks like today, guys. Nice and bright. Hear a train in the background. We dealt with that a couple of times last time we were here.
We should cross that.
Now, see it a little bit prettier this direction than the other way?
Yeah, there's more scenery. I mean, we're walking beside a river. You got a whole bunch of vegetation. You're like, there's a whole what would this be called? There's a whole bunch of trees around you.
I mean,
it creates an arc.
Yeah.
And it covers you. It gives you shade. It looks nice. It's pretty. Whereas previously, the only thing that we were seeing that was pretty was cars. So.
So we're back into the park where that water park was, and you got the big field, the discus golf and things. And we're just walking through, just trying to add some miles to what we've done today. You know, the other side of the trail was shut down, so we had to come out this way, unfortunately. But we're still having a good time. Feeling pretty good. I checked it. We were at almost 9 miles when we walked into this park. So we're going to try to push and get at least 12 in today. And that'll be cool because that'll be the most I've done this year. Alex is feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. My calves are a hair bit tight, but that's not too bad. I'm not worried about it. And feeling pretty good. Back's pretty decent. Very much kind of the same conversation I had last time I was in this area. But still a beautiful day. No clouds at all. And just good feeling. And we're making the best of the day, even though there's been a couple of hiccups. No big deal. Lunch was pretty good. That filled me up. Got a lot of calories in. Alex actually got more. What we did, we as Alex said, we packed the broccoli and cheese soup, and I grabbed a lunch portion for me, and we incidentally grabbed a dinner portion for Alex. And on top of that, they ate guacamole and chips too. I didn't have that, so you probably doubled my calories.
Yeah, I'm
so
full.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to hike if I would have ate that much.
I'm a garbage disposal.
Duckies. Quack, quack.
Oh, they are ducks, I guess. I want to pick one up. They must have just got done swimming or something. Sorry.
Hi, girls.
They must have just got done swimming.
Like I said, once again, the animals in this area do not mind humans. We were within, what, say 5 feet?
Probably less.
Probably 5 feet or so. I got pretty much right on top of them, so that's kind of cool.
And they didn't even really stop to do anything. They were still just cleaning themselves.
Yeah, they didn't mind me one bit. So it's 2:45, and we're going to push it another 5-10 minutes this direction, and then we're heading back. Still heading towards the north. Getting a little bit warmer.
Yeah, it's pretty warm.
There's no breeze now. Humidity hasn't kicked in, so that's the only thing that's kind of saving us from being kind of miserable today. But it's pretty warm out here now. Guys, it's about 10 after 3. Stopped for about 10 minutes, 10-12 minutes for some water. I actually stopped where I had lunch last time I was in this area, so it's kind of cool. Hit those 2 benches up, just kind of sit there, and had a little bit of water, relax for a minute. I actually massaged my calves a little bit. They're sore a little bit. Not too bad though. And now we're back heading south. And we're hoping to be able to knock going back in about an hour and a half. Because we're supposed to pick Jenny up from work at 5 o'clock. And we've got a 15-minute drive. So if we can get back by about 4:30, 4:40, we should be right on time to get her. So that's kind of interesting. I'm feeling pretty good after that stop. And I had about a liter of electrolytes. Alex had, what, maybe a half liter, 3/4?
Half liter.
So that should kick in, give us a little bit more energy. We should be able to get back to the car. Check the weather. It's 87 degrees now. Real feel is 93. So pretty warm. We actually caught our first glimpse of the car. We've got probably a 1/4 mile and we'll be back there. So we're finishing up the trip, our little day hike. Thank you for joining us. It's been a good day of conditioning, very beautiful. Probably going up a little bit sunburnt. What do you think?
Maybe a little bit, I mean.
Yeah, you're a little red, but that's okay. We had a good day. It's been very enjoyable. And like I said, we did make the best of it considering we didn't get to do the original plan that we had. But we'll go ahead and get the totals for this trip slapped up on the screen right here. Should be pretty good. I believe it's one of Alex's longest trip, if not the longest. So that's kind of neat. And
mile-wise, nowhere near elevation.
yeah, nowhere near elevation, but just mile-wise as far as distance. If you guys have enjoyed the video, definitely go ahead and make sure you subscribe to the channel. We have plenty more content for you. And click the notification bell to be notified when we do put up new videos. Please like the video because it helps spread it across YouTube's algorithm and allows other people to be able to view the video and have more suggestions to other people. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, etc., 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 please go ahead and comment down below. We'll get back to you as soon as we can, guys. Like I said, thank you for watching. We do appreciate your viewership. Always remember to live your grand adventure to the fullest, guys. We will see you in the next video on the trail. Until then, take care.